Welcome back, family. Today, I want to share with you something extraordinary, a prophecy from Edgar Cayce, the sleeping prophet, about cats. Yes, cats, and how this ancient prediction is unfolding in our lives right now. This isn't just about animals. This is about life, energy, and the spiritual awakening of humanity through a symbol that is often overlooked. So, sit with me, open your heart, and let's journey together through this powerful message. Cats have long been companions of mystery and grace. Edgar Cayce once spoke about animals carrying energies that serve as spiritual beacons for humanity. Cats, in particular, hold a unique place, not just as pets, but as living symbols of intuition, independence, and the bridge between worlds. They teach us to listen deeply to the silence within. Look closely, cats navigate the world with a quiet confidence, almost as if they understand the unseen dimensions. They move with grace, yet with an alertness that defies explanation. This is not just instinct. This is a sacred connection to energies beyond the physical. Cayce predicted that in times of great transformation, animals like cats would become more than companions. They would become spiritual guides. We live in an era where this prophecy is coming alive. More and more people are recognizing the subtle signals cats send us, the healing vibrations they offer. This isn't coincidence. It's a universal design. The feline presence invites us to awaken our senses, to trust intuition over noise, and to remember the sacred harmony between all beings. So today, I invite you to see your cat, or the idea of cats, as a teacher, a symbol of the energy shifting in the collective. Their silence is loud with wisdom, their independence, a lesson in self-mastery. It's time we embrace what Edgar Cayce saw, coming a world ready to listen. Edgar Cayce's readings often touched on the unseen forces that influence our world. He described animals as sentinels of spiritual shifts, carriers of energies that help guide us through periods of change. Cats, with their piercing eyes and subtle energy, are among the most potent of these messengers. Cayce envisioned a time when humanity's awareness would deepen, and in this awakening, cats would play a vital role. Not simply as comforters, but as spiritual partners, alerting us to changes in energy fields, emotional atmospheres, and even shifts in consciousness itself. This aligns with many spiritual traditions that hold cats as protectors against negative energies. Now, more than ever, as the world faces chaos, confusion, and rapid change, cats are stepping into this role. People report feeling calmer, more centered, and intuitively guided simply by being around them. This is no accident. It's the prophecy manifesting in the present moment, reminding us that the divine is closer than we think. What Cayce foretold is unfolding in front of our eyes. The cats are awakening us to the greater truth that we are all connected. Energy flows between all living things, and when we listen, we can find peace amidst the storm. There is a frequency in cats' presence that cannot be measured with instruments, but can be felt deeply by the soul. Edgar Cayce spoke about energy centers in the body, and he hinted that animals like cats resonate with these energies to help realign and heal us. When a cat curls up beside you, purring softly, it's more than a sign of comfort. It's an energy exchanger healing dance between two beings. This vibration calms the nervous system, reduces stress, and invites transformation. Many healers and mystics recognize cats as natural energy workers who intuitively sense where healing is needed. This aligns beautifully with Cayce's vision that the future would hold more holistic healing, connecting mind, body, and spirit. Cats, in their quiet way, are part of this healing revolution. They remind us to slow down, to breathe, and to connect with the subtle currents that flow through us. If you are open, you can feel this power. This moment is a call to awaken your inner healer. inspired by the sacred presence of the feline spirit around you. Today, cats are taking their place not just in homes but in spiritual communities around the world. Edgar Cayce's prophecy about cats transcending their role as pets is evident in how modern seekers are turning to them for guidance, comfort, and wisdom. In meditation circles, energy work, and healing practices, cats are seen as natural allies. Their energy shifts the atmosphere, making spaces sacred and protected. This new awareness is part of the larger spiritual awakening happening globally, a shift toward recognizing the power of animal allies and nature's intelligence. We are witnessing a cultural change, one that Cayce hinted at, where the boundaries between species soften and humans begin to see themselves as part of a greater whole. Cats, with their ancient mystique, lead the way in this transformation. If you've ever felt drawn to a cat or noticed how their presence calms your mind, you are part of this awakening. Embrace it. Honor the role of these spiritual sentinels in your journey. One of the most powerful lessons cats embody is the art of independence. Edgar Cayce's message to humanity was always about awakening our own inner power to trust ourselves and master our own energy. Cats teach us to live in our sovereignty. They do not seek approval. They move through life with confidence and grace. In a world where many feel lost in external chaos, cats remind us that true power comes from within, from knowing and trusting our own path. This lesson is vital today. The energies predicted by Cayce demand that we become self-masters, no longer reliant on others for validation or direction. When we look at cats, we see the perfect example of this truth. Be centered, be aware, and be true to your nature. So I challenge you, as you watch this video, to take a moment and reflect. Where can you cultivate more independence? How can you embody the cat's quiet strength in your life? This is the energy shift Cayce saw coming, and it is happening now. Throughout history, cats have been revered as sacred beings, from ancient Egypt to Eastern philosophies. Edgar Cayce's predictions echo this ancient wisdom, reminding us that the power of cats is timeless, transcending cultures and eras. Cats represent mystery, magic, and the unseen worlds. They are the guardians of thresholds, the watchers between dimensions. In today's spiritual language, they symbolize the journey inward, the awakening to hidden truths and inner vision. The modern resurgence of interest in cats, their symbolism, and their spiritual role confirms that the prophecy is alive. People are remembering, on a soul level, the power and significance of these creatures. As you honor the cat's presence in your life, you are tapping into this ancient wisdom, a wisdom that guides you toward deeper understanding and alignment with the universe's flow. Why is Edgar Cayce's prediction about cats so relevant now? Because we are in a pivotal moment in human history, a time of rapid change, uncertainty, and spiritual awakening. Cats remind us to stay grounded, to listen to our intuition, and to honor the quiet strength within. They help us navigate the storm with grace and clarity. Cayce foresaw that this energy would become vital as humanity faced challenges that required inner transformation. This is the time to pay attention to these signs, to the cats around you, the symbols in your life, and the silent messages from the universe. The prophecy is not just about animals, it's about us waking up to our own power and connection. Let this be your call to action. Embrace the moment, honor your intuition, and allow the energy of the cats to guide you through this transformation. Aligning with the energy that Edgar Cayce predicted requires intention and awareness. It's about tuning into subtle vibrations and honoring the sacredness of life in all its forms. Spend time with cats if you can observe their calm, their stillness, their alertness. Let their presence remind you to breathe deeply, Listen more carefully and trust your inner knowing. Meditate on the qualities cats embody: independence, mystery, grace, and spiritual connection. Invite these energies into your daily life, allowing them to shape your decisions, your mindset, and your relationships. This alignment is a practice of awakening. It's how we step into the prophecy's fulfillment by becoming conscious co-creators of our reality, inspired by the wisdom the cats offer us every day. The energy that Edgar Cayce spoke of is not just personal, it's collective. Cats are part of a larger spiritual shift, a movement toward unity, healing, and awakening. As more people recognize the sacred role of cats, the world moves closer to a new era of compassion, awareness, and energy mastery. This is not a distant future. It is happening now, in real time. You are witnessing history. You are part of this awakening. The cats are here to remind us that we are connected to each other, to the earth, and to the unseen realms. Let us walk forward with reverence, knowing that the prophecy is alive and that the energy of the cats is guiding us into the light. Family, Edgar Cayce's prediction about cats is more than a curiosity. It is a profound message about who we are becoming and how we move through this world. The cats are teachers, healers, and guides. Their energy is a call to awaken your senses, your intuition, and your spirit. It's a reminder that we are not alone, that the universe is speaking to us in many ways, often quietly, often through the unexpected. As you go forward, honor this prophecy. Let it inspire you to cultivate calm, independence, and spiritual connection. Let the energy of the cats awaken the power within you to live fully, deeply, and authentically. Thank you for being here. Thank Caillou for listening. Remember, the prophecy is alive and it is happening now.